Today I am back with another video, and in this video I'm spilling all the tea, y'all. I'm giving y'all everything y'all need to know about me and mine. Okay? Now let's stop talking and get right into the video. Alright. So in today's video I'm going to be talking to y'all about where are my birth parents, why do I live with my grandma, who is my mom, and give y'all what y'all need to know. The main reason that I'm making this video is, for one, I was gonna make this video anyways because I want to make sure that y'all always address my mom as my mom. I don't want anybody in the world referring to her as anything else other than that. She is not my grandma. Y'all are not allowed to say that, and I don't play out my mom. So I really just wanted to eliminate any future conflict by letting that be known now. In my comments, if you ever see me doing a video with her or anything, make sure you know that you refer to her as my mom, nothing else, okay? But also, why I'm making this video is because I'm speaking up and I'm giving y'all what y'all need to know. So, okay, first of all, I'm really hot. My light is too hot. Alright. Now, where do I start? So I'm gonna start off by taking y'all back to like 2002 when your girl was 4. I'm taking y'all back to 2001 to be exact, because I was made in 2001, sometime in February. So my parents, my dad was 18. I don't know how old my mama was, but obviously they were young and they were not ready to have the child. So that's one of the reasons why obviously I'm not with them. But they were ready to man up and do their responsibilities, so they did have me for like 2 years. Yeah, I'll insert some pictures of my baby pictures and all that fake stuff. I'll insert that there. So that ain't fake, not for the most part, but I'll insert it for y'all. Yeah, so they decided to man up and do their part as parents. Hope that the clicking of the sound does not bother y'all too much. I'm hot and my ring light is directly on me, so yeah. But anyways, my parents were young, so they did decide to do their parts as parents for the little bit of time they did have me. But then one day my dad had left me with my mom alone, and I'ma just keep this part real short and sweet and simple. I don't need any sympathy. For a disclaimer, I don't want sympathy. You don't have the comments saying you're sorry for me. I don't need anybody feeling bad for me, for one, because look at how I'm living, look at how great life is, and I'm blessed. And two, a lot of you already know this story, so I'll leave a time for where you can skip ahead if you don't want to see this, or listen to this part. But it ain't nothing to skip. I'm not gonna get emotional, none of that. My dad left me with my mama one day, and I believe she was drunk, but I don't know for sure. That's something that as time came into place, I just the days I just sit and think and look in the air and just let my thoughts take over my mind, I came to a conclusion that that's what I'm going to believe. I'm not 100% sure. I've never asked her. I've never even talked to her about the situation. It's like it never happened on her behalf. So I ain't never talked to her about it, so I would never know the 100% truth of whether she was drunk or not. And I was the only person there, so nobody else can say she was either. Only she can tell you me that. But I'm not ready to talk about it with her just yet. But one day I will. Okay, anyways, it's time to get to the stuff. So I was 2 years old and I peed on myself. And I was I was being potty trained, so she would be frustrated because it's I'm potty training you and you're not getting the hang of it. You just peed on yourself. What's up? So she lost her chute, and she really did. She started banging my head against the tub. She started punching. I will never ever forget just the head banging in general. I think that's something that I'm gonna remember the whole story, but it's 2 parts of the story that I'll just never ever forget. When she was banging my head against the tub, and when she stood on me. First of all, my mom is not a skinny woman. And for 2, I was 2 years old. So whether she was skinny or not, she still stood on me. She did some real bad damage, and that's why I have a heart problem. And you know, she does play a big part of my health. But she just, you know, banged on the tub, dragged me out to like the living room, and stood on me. She tried to suffocate me with a pillow, and then when she seen that, you know, it wasn't really working, she just got back to hitting me. And yeah, it was just going on for a good while until I, of course, went unconscious. I think I went unconscious at the when I was getting hit in my stomach. She did not hit me anywhere but my stomach area. She did not do any of her damage but my stomach area. The only damage I was doing in any other part of my body was my face and my head, and I was getting suffocated, and when I was getting hit against the tub with my head. But other than that, I was just getting all the abuse was done to my stomach, and that's why my stomach was so messed up. Like my pancreas ruptured, my intestines ruptured, just a lot of stuff was messed up in my stomach. But the reason why me and my mom, well, no, that don't make sense. I'm not gonna say that. But at the end, when she seen that, you know, I wasn't moving, I was unconscious, I had my eyes closed, that's when she called the ambulance, and she ran out, if I'm correct. I think she ran out, and I was in the ambulance, and I got my life saved. I was in a coma for exactly 7 days, and for those of you who don't know how serious a coma is, it's when when you're unresponsive, you're not eating, you're just asleep. No, you're breathing, and you're still there, but you're asleep, you're not answering nobody, none of that. And the first thing that I did when I woke up out of my coma was ask for my aunt. And it's crazy because my mom always tells me that, like, when we have talks about it, I did ask for my aunt. Like, my mom was there every day at the hospital, staying there every single day, and she was by my side the whole time. So yeah, and I called my aunt. So you would think, like, you would call your mom, but I don't know. I was 2 years old. I don't know why I called my aunt, but I did. And before that, they were looking for me, and they called literally every hospital in New York to figure out where I was. And they finally found me after like 300 phone calls. So I really do love my mom. That's why I'm not with my mom. Of course, she just can't be with me. We can't be too close to each other. You know, the restrictions. I don't even think she could leave the state at one point. She was on probation. You know, her life was, you know, ruined enough, I think. You know, I only got this question asked like 2 times, like, would I ever like take her to court? Would I ever like try to go public with my story? Would I ever try to like bash her? Would I ever try to like get big off of the story? I don't think that would ever be the case. I'm already blessed enough with the life I live. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and that definitely happened for a reason. If it wasn't, I would not be living here. I might not have a YouTube channel now. You know, my life would be so completely different. Like, because of this, a lot of great things have happened in my life, and my whole life is based off of this. So yeah, she can't have any of her other children. So, you know, she didn't serve any jail time. She didn't serve not 1 day in jail. You know, when I was younger, that did make me mad, because it's like, dang. But now that I'm older and where I am, seeing like how life played out, I'm cool with it. So please don't get in the comments bashing my mom or any of that. We actually even do communicate here and there. No hard feelings, no hate. We're not 2 peas in a pod. Please don't get me wrong, but there is nothing but you know, mutual vibes from us. Hopefully one day, you know, things will get better. But it's just, I don't think I'm ready to be getting close to her. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready. I can talk about this situation. I'm glad that I finally can talk about it. I got comfortable talking about it like in the 6th grade, because I used to be really shy and stuff about my scar, you know. But yeah, that's that. Moving on, that eliminates my mom. Why am I not with my dad? Well, it's a funny thing that popped up, because I'm not on my dad because he basically was not ready for me. I think it's like seeing that he trusted me with this woman, and then she did this to me. I feel like he felt like he made the wrong decision in picking like a girl to get his first child by, and picking the wrong girl to be his wife because he was gonna marry her. So I think he was just really feeling all these different emotions because it's like I did the wrong thing. I messed up, and he was just, I think that took a big toll on him. I think that whole situation really just messed up his mind, thinking that he had like some fault in it. So he signed over his parents' rights to my mom. And that's why I did not live with them. And yeah, so are they in my life? Me and my mom, we talk here and there. We're not close. She does post me here and there as well, but we really don't talk. I've talked to her probably like 4 times since the 7th grade when I found her, but other than that, me and my mom are not close. It's been a process. Like, she did try to reach out to me 2017 or 16, I believe it was 17, you know. She was telling me about how she was like had cancer and stuff, and she didn't have long to live, and she wanted to see me before she, before anything happened to her, you know. So no, we aren't close. That's that. Maybe one day we will be, and I just can't picture getting close to her anytime soon. That's what I'm gonna say about that situation. But my dad, he signed over his parental rights. I was not fully adopted until I was 6. I was always in foster care, but I was not like, oh, she went from home to home. I was always with my mom that I am with now. She was just my foster mom. She didn't adopt me until I was 6 years old, so that was 2008. Yeah, I remember that we had came down here to live with my grandma. No, we lived 2 houses down from my grandma, and which is really my great grandma. You see how that plays out. But we moved here, and she was not allowed to skip states, and we didn't know that, so I had to go back to New York with this lady that was a foster care lady, and it was like, I would never forget that. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on like thinking about that, because I still do remember being with a real foster home, and I'll never forget it. I was there for like 3-4 months, but then my mom went through the legal process of adopting me, and yeah, so now I am fully adopted and I'm blessed. So that answers the question of like where are my birth parents, and that also hopefully answers why I want y'all to refer to her as my mom and nothing else. She's did nothing but play a mother role. She is my really main provider. I have like not siblings, uncles, that help me out and do their part. But my aunt, it's not like my mom is a solo act, but she is the main act, and I'm blessed to have her. Yeah, so that's why I hope everybody watching this video, if you plan on subscribing to me or whatever, make sure that I don't play about my mama. So please do not refer to her as anything else but my mother. I really can't stress that enough. That's not my grandma. What is a grandma? My grandma's in heaven. But are me and my mama close? No. And are me and my dad close? No. My dad and I have a really rocky relationship. I'm gonna keep it real brief. Like, he tries to be this father, and when I was younger, of course when you're young you want to bond with your parents, so I used to really be pressed about it, pressed about talking to him, pressed about seeing him, pressed about being in his presence. But as I'm older now, I don't care for it at all. I don't care for the games, I don't care for texting people first, I don't care for FaceTime people first, I don't care for any of that nonsense. You see, like, I don't know why black families think that like altercations can happen and they don't have to say sorry and they can just text you out the blue and stuff is okay. That's not how life works. We have to talk about the situation before we can just move on. Like, we can't move on and we haven't even talked about it. So yeah, that's like the reason why our bond is the way it is. But it's a new year. I don't have time to be playing games with anybody. I'm about to be a senior later on this year. I'm about to graduate next year. Everything is what it is, and that's that. Like, So no, we aren't close. I blocked him on every social media I have. Blocked him on iMessage, you know. I just don't care for it. I'm not gonna say I hate him because I definitely don't. That's my father. But you know, anybody can be toxic. Parents, sisters, brothers, anybody can be toxic. And he's just not, he's toxic to me right now. And I don't have time for the toxicness and yeah, but that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope this cleared up everything that y'all wanted to know about me and my parents. I have one parent. Please don't get that incorrect. I have birth parents and I have one parent. That's my mom. She has the title of mom. Nobody else has the title of mom. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and be on the lookout for Friday and Saturday's video. I love y'all.